Today's video, I am reviewing this pet water fountain. This is from the brand Oneisall. Now, they did kindly gift this to us on TikTok Shop, but as always, opinions are always going to be my own. If there's anything I don't like about it, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let you know all the things that I do like about it and all the details about it, and just also overall how my cats have responded to it, if they're using it, if they like it, all that stuff. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first off, this is a fully stainless steel pet water fountain. This could be for cats or dogs. I do have 2 cats, so we are using it as a cat water fountain. However, this could definitely be used for dogs as well. It's a good size fountain, it's perfect for cats. However, I feel like if you have a dog, they're gonna go through the water a lot faster. You'd have to refill it more often, but maybe that's not a huge issue if you just have to refill it a couple of times a week. But with our cats, this will last actually a few weeks before we have to refill it. Also, something that I do like about it is the fact that it is pretty quiet. You can really barely hear it. You hear like a little bit of the humming from it in the background. But it is very quiet, so that is something that I also like about it. And then the price point of this. So the price point is also great. I find it's very affordable. It's only $25 on Amazon, and that includes the fountain, of course, but it also comes with 3 filter replacements, which is really nice. I feel like a lot of times pet water fountains only come with 1 filter, and then you have to buy extra. But I thought that was nice that they actually include 3 replacement filters. Also, you might hear my cat in the background. She is in her nut mode right now, so she's going a little crazy. So overall, like, price point and everything I think is great. Definitely a very affordable. The other cat water fountain that we have, it is on the more pricey side, but we do love it, and that's the one that we just really like. I've gone through a couple of different cat water fountains before, and normally they just haven't worked out, other ones that we've had, but we have also the Pet Libro pet water fountain, and that is our favorite. We do have a video review on that if you do want to check that out. I'll put a little card up here somewhere if you want to check that video out, but that is our favorite cat water fountain or pet water fountain. That one is a little bit more on the pricey side, and there are some, I guess, reasons for it. So definitely check out that video if you want more details. But this one is cool because it is fully stainless steel, so that's going to help with preventing bacteria buildup. So that's a reason that I think that this one is great, especially for the affordable price. $25 is a really good affordable price for a pet water fountain. It also has kind of a light up feature on the front that shows the minimum and maximum line for filling up the water. So it's nice that you can easily see the water level on here. The other water fountain that we have, it doesn't show the water level. I just have to keep an eye on it. But this is nice. You can actually see the water level from the outside, so that's a nice feature, so you can know exactly when you need to refill it. This holds 2 liters or 70 ounces. It mentions that it has an ultra quiet water pump, which I do agree with. It's very quiet. I feel like you can barely notice the sound of it. It's also easy to clean and install. I think also because the fact that it is stainless steel, that definitely does make it a lot easier to clean. Same with, like, for example, stainless steel litter boxes. They're just a lot easier to clean, and they also stay smelling fresh longer. Anyway, that's for litter boxes, but I feel like it's similar with a stainless steel cat water fountain or pet water fountain. It just is easy to clean, and I feel like the water stays fresh for longer. It comes with the 3 replacement filters. They are activated carbon filters, so every drop of water removes all impurities, providing oxygen-rich and better-tasting water. Ensure that your cat's water is always pure and fresh. So that is what they use for the filters. It is that activated carbon filters. They talk about the water faucet design. So it has a different water faucet design. Ava's going crazy. Are you a nut? Good chicken, you fancy girl. This is a different type of spout than what we have had before for a pet water fountain. And I will say it is nice. However, I feel like because of the design of it, our kitten Ava just almost wants to just play in it. Like, at first she was almost just playing in this more than she was actually drinking out of it. Now she started drinking out of it a little bit. But I think because of the design of the spout, it has made her intrigued to play with it. Obviously, every cat is different, so, you know, you might not have the experience with your cat. But this design of where the water comes out it just made her want to play in it, and she is very intrigued by water. So that is something that was a little bit different. Our other water fountain that we have, she has never really just like straight up played in it. This one she was just smacking the water because it's kind of like a sink as far as the spout is. So maybe she'll show you a little bit here. See, she just stuck her head under it. Are you going to play in it or are you going to drink it? Yeah, you might see her in action here playing with it. But okay, so now she looks like she was actually drinking out of it a little bit, which is good. But yeah, she likes to drink out of it and play in it, which the playing, see, she's just sticking her paw in it. So that is what's making me a little bit iffy about probably this isn't going to stay our favorite one as far as it being a water fountain, just because she just seems to more so want to play in it. I think it'd be a good fountain though if your cat isn't trying to play in the water. Dynamic water flow can encourage your pet to drink more water and keep them hydrated and healthy with our cat water fountain. So yeah, that whole, it definitely does intrigue your cat. The way that the water is flowing out of the pet water fountain is definitely going to intrigue your cat to check it out, and then that can also help encourage them to drink more water. But if your cat is like Ava, then your cat might be also kind of trying to play in it. See, did you hear that? She just like shook her head off because you're trying to dry off. Yeah, now her head's all wet because she just stuck her head under the faucet. I don't know. I don't know if this one's gonna be her drinking fountain. It might be her drinking fountain every once in a while, but for the most part, it seems like this is her playing in the water fountain. So for that reason, I don't know. I feel like my cat Ollie, he would not really just play in it. It's just different personality. He would just use it for drinking out of it. But yeah, so again, take that with a grain of salt. Just because my cat's playing in it doesn't mean that your cat will. She still drinks out of it sometimes, but just for the purposes of it being fully just like for a cat water fountain to get her to drink more, yeah. I'd still say that our other water fountain is definitely still my favorite because, you know, she's actually drinking out of it more. They recommend replacing the filter and sponge when they say every 1 to 2 weeks, I normally would only replace a filter like once a month. I feel like having to change a filter every 2 weeks is a lot. That seems really fast, even for like my water filter. I only have to change that like every 3 months or so. So for my cat, I feel like we shouldn't have to be replacing the filter that often. That would definitely be a downside. And with our other pet water fountain, I only have to change that filter like once a month. I don't want to be buying that many replacement filters, so I guess that could be a negative side to that. If that's what they say on the Amazon listing, to replace the filter every 1 to 2 weeks. That just seems like way too often. I really don't think you need to replace it that often. I would say once a month should be fine. Obviously, you know, check it every time that you go to refill it, make sure it's clean and fresh. But yeah, so that would be a downside if you actually have to replace it that much. I really don't think that you should have to replace the filter that much. Overall, if you are looking for an affordable stainless steel pet water fountain, I do think that this is a good option. Great price, very affordable, and I do overall think it is a really nice pet water fountain. It just can maybe depend on the habits of your pet if they're gonna end up liking it or not, because I feel like that's a tricky thing too with pet water fountains, is because of like the different designs, the way that the water comes out, it can kind of intrigue your cat differently. But as far as it like staying clean and all that stuff, I do think that the stainless steel does help it stay fresh for longer. So that's also something that I really like about it. If you are interested in checking it out, it is available on Amazon. So I will have this exact water fountain listed and linked in the description box below if you do want to check it out. And if this video is the reason that you're wanting to check it out and wanting to buy it, then it would mean so much if you would use our link. It's no additional cost to you, but it does help to support our channel so that we can keep doing review videos like this that hopefully help you guys out. If you are new to our channel and you're not already subscribed, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to our channel. And if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you tune in for our next video.